Huh.
All right, guys, we got another Jonah extra for you. Gluing up a body. I've already done all preliminary stuff. I have sized the body blanks. It's going to be a 2-part body. I'm going to just join them in the center. It's an easy glue joint, but I want to show you something that I do. Pretty much every time I do a glue up, whether it's body blanks, body cap that I'm putting together that's going to go on top of back that gets carved, or any joint, if it's neck pieces laminating together, if it's ears on a headstock, I do this, and I'll go over it. I'll explain it to you what's happening before I even glue it up, and then I'll just demonstrate it. It should be a quick video. Alright, so I want to show you a little trick on the glue up. It's not a huge thing. I may have too small a clamp here. Man, maybe that's the trick, is finding the right clamp. Well, yeah, it'll do it. Just barely, but it'll do it. Alright, so these things are all the same size. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Alright, so you kind of always do this anyway. You kind of get yourself tentatively set up, and then you flip up a board, glue it, flip it down, and then typically you start clamping things up, and you squeeze it, and as you squeeze it, the boards want to slip around on you because they're slick as snot when you put glue on them, right? And so you can kind of wait and let it tack up a little bit. Depending on what kind of glue up you're doing, that can actually end up holding your joint open. So it's a simple thing I started doing quite some time. I used to glue up a lot of panels. I had a cabinet shop, and I would glue up a lot of panels. And I just got in the habit of taking a C-clamp on a joint, and obviously if you're doing headstock wings, you're not going to put a C-clamp this size on it, but I have smaller C-clamps and I have little trigger clamps, and you do that, and then when you tighten your stuff up, nothing slips. Alright, so let's do it. And that, I know that may seem like a no-brainer, but I see an awful lot of, I'm not knocking it. I guess I just don't have the patience for chasing sliding boards around. Now I'm trying to open my glue bottle. I'm using this one because my little glue bot is doesn't have enough glue in it right now, and I didn't feel like filling it up. Using a, like a trowel you might use for vinyl glue, gluing floors down with notches in it. It's just an easy way to spread glue and not have tons too much on. And like that. Don't have anything blowing over there. Should have had a paper towel though, so I could wipe it off. Here we go. Skinned it all off anyway. Alright. I'm not cranking the snot out of that, so it's not going to keep anything from. That's the second time I used snot in this little short video. It's not going to keep it from, pulling together because it's not that tight. So we'll just snug it up. I'm going to go ahead and grab a paper towel real quick, I think, or a rag or something. Also going to be sanding both sides of this blank off to get it down to thickness, so I'm really not worried about smearing glue into the grain here. That might, if you were gonna stain something later on, be a problem. Not gonna be happening here anyway. Just getting the glue off, or a lot of the glue off, not all of it. All right, and then snug it up a little more. Throw another clamp right in the middle from the other way, and that's more than enough. The size of this piece of wood, and as good as this joint fit, there's no reason to put more clamps than this on it. All right, didn't have to wait, didn't have to fiddle for it. These things are perfectly lined up, top and bottom, and all I had to do was throw a couple auxiliary clamps on the outside to keep things from sliding around. You know what? Like I said before, maybe that's a no-brainer for you guys, but I haven't seen anybody doing it, and I just thought it would be a helpful hint for some of you guys that do a lot of glue up. That's it for this extra, and thanks for watching. Thanks again to new subscribers. Those of you who are sharing videos, thank you, and we'll catch you on the next one.